Hi there, and welcome to another video of Made with Cables. My name is Mark, my handle on the forums is Andrew, and today I'll be giving you an introduction to the Div Element op inside of Cables and how you can use it to create some simple interactivity inside of your patches. So first of all, I'm going to press escape and I'm going to type in main loop, and now I'm going to pull out the trigger and I'm going to create a clear color op, and I'm going to use this to change the color of the background. Great. Let's go over here, I'm going to press escape, div element. So I press enter. So here's the div element. So this now creates a HTML div element inside of the canvas. So first of all, I want to change the text into click me. And as you can see, the text up here updates. Now I want to click interactive. And if you look here at the hover parameter, it's now 0. If I now go over the letters, it becomes true. So by going over, we now have this Boolean value. We also have a trigger out, so I'm going to make a sequence op, and I'm going to press F to go into flow mode. And if I now click this, as you can see, we now get a trigger. So those are the two things we're going to use for the rest of the tutorial. So I'm going to click the div element, and we're going to go to the style here, and I'm going to click edit. Now, make sure that your div elements always have a position and a Z index. I'm not going to explain why. That's something you can Google for yourself. Just if you remove them, your div will disappear. So first of all, I want to debug what's happening with my div. How big is it? Just because the text is there doesn't mean the div is literally that size. So something you'll end up doing a lot is you're going to type in border and then solid. I use the color red. And I'm going to make it 1 pixel. Here you see a red line. Now I know the size of my div. I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger for this tutorial. So now it's 4. So I want the text to be bigger. So I'm going to type in font size 500%. And now I want to have the text white, so I'm going to type in color white. And now I just want a little bit of padding, so I'm just going to do padding 2%, and then we get like a little bit more space around. Okay, that's all I'm going to do for now for the sake of this tutorial. The rest we're going to do with the other cables ops. So I'm going to pull this down. I'm going to make a transform. I just want to put a cube on the screen. So I'm going to get a mat cap material new. Then I'm going to get a cube. I want the cube to be half the size, so click on the transform and I put the scale on 0.5. Okay, so we get a bool out from the div element. So I'm going to pull this out and I'm going to make a boolean op like this, and I'm going to get the boolean out and I'm going to plug it into bool. Now what's going to happen is it's going to animate between two values depending on if it's true or false, so 0 to 1. Now, this already isn't going to do much because 1 degree isn't a lot. I plug it into rotation X, barely moves. Let's put this on 90. And now when I go over the div element, as you can see, it's doing this. So that's the first level of interactivity, nice and easy. So now let's make something when you click it. So I'm going to get this out, the trigger out. I'm going to plug it into trigger counter. And if you look at this here, every time I click, we get a number. Okay. Now I want the cube to rotate by 45 degrees each time. So I'm going to do multiply by 45. Let's move this down. So this happens when I click, and I'm going to plug it into rotate Z. And as you can see, the cube is now rotating, but it's not moving smoothly. So I'm going to click in between. I'm going to type smooth. So we get smooth up. I'm going to get the trigger. And this is going to smooth out jumps in the values. So now when I click, we get this nice smooth turn. I remove the mouse and this happens. So as you can see, we can just now combine this to create some basic interactivity inside of our patch. Okay, that was the first tutorial. I hope this video has been educational and informative. If you've got any questions, please feel free to post them under the video below or to post them on the forums. Thanks for watching and have a good one. Bye.